Sports. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Rattler. Panther 11.
And Richardson will throw to start out here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Ready.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And he gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Check smash. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And taken right at the 35. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
In motion left goes Watson. Here's Fields. Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Excellent defensive play by Dominic Robinson, beating the line and dropping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it, and the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And now it's second down.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
The Bengals at 6-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Richardson to the air on first down.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. He's got it for the Bengal touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Slot man moves right.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
In motion, Hill.
Ready.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Tyreek Hill, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And that flag accepted.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Fields. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Steelers nothing.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
this again to Watson.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Christian Watson
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, this is Mickens. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Okay, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Go check, go check. Hurt, hurt. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down.
Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Alpha. Hey, Ken.
On first down, it's Fields.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
To throw is Fields.
At the 22-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. Thankfully for the offensive, fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields.
Flush to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Elijah Higgins
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From the end zone, this is Mickens. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go, here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Set, hurt.
Richardson.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey,
The slot man in motion right.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. That's complete to the Porter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Play action. It's Fields.
He'll buy some time right. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release. he says this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And now the rookie's 3.
Here we go.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
18, pioneer.
On 1st down, Richardson. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On the ball, on the ball. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it.
And this time he is in.
Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
An extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And they can't bring him down.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here is third and quite a ways. Back to throw. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
They snap it to Fields.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Here we go, slide. Angel. 11. Hey, 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He's going deep for Brown. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Check smash. Reload. Ready.
Richardson to the air on first down.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Down the right sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They work now on 2nd and 9. Fields going to change things up here.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 62 yards.
First down, Steelers.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here's Fields.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Fields.
They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, this is Mickens. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Let's go
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Go street. Hey, smash Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Broncos. 65 catch, 65 catch. Hurt. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marquise Brown. 77 yards.
And the Steelers add 6 to their lead.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, this is Mickens. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. He gets away from one.
On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
19 tight.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Start.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Richardson.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And the Bengals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Richardson working from the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Christian McCaffrey
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Fields changing the play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
Now inside the 25.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And this pass caught by Gray.
A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here's Fields. Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
Touchdown!
Danny Gray.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
42. Bengals 32. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, this is Mickens.
J-Don Mickens on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Go!
Here's first and 10.
19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now Richardson.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now on second down. Now Richardson back to throw it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
49. Bengals 32.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the end zone, this is Mickens.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4. And it's third
Now Fields.
And this is going to be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this back?
There he goes, left side.
Chris Olave.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Chris Olave.
87 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Back to throw. Fields. Able to find Gray here.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go.
All eyes on Fields.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Here's Fields.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They snap it to Fields.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one